Gemini gets a surprise update, OpenAI gives up on making money, but buy Windsurf for $3 billion, Cursor is worth $9 billion, Volonauts celebrate May the 4th with speeder bikes, Figma adds vibe coding, there's a breakthrough in AI gaming, and Figure AI punish their robot. All this and more in this week's AI Roundup. OpenAI has made a big announcement about its corporate structure, but just like their naming convention, it's complicated. OpenAI had been pushing towards becoming a more typical for-profit business rather than the non-profit style control that they currently have. This drew the ire of many people who love to point out the seeming hypocrisy of a company that has open in its name wanting to be a profit-led business producing closed-source software. Today, OpenAI announced that the part of their business that had been profit-driven is now set to become a public benefit corporation, or PBC. Last month, OpenAI also announced that they were going to release their first open weights model for a few years. Maybe they are finally starting to be true to their name. Cursor, the IDE for AI coding, has become the leader in its field, and today their value was given a number. In a new round of funding, they have secured $900 million of investment from Thrive Capital and Andreessen Horowitz. This puts the company's current valuation at a staggering $9 billion. Higgsfield have added even more effects to their already extensive library, and they're calling these additions a cinematic pack of high-impact VFX. There are 10 new effects in total, including Thunder God, Invisible, Turning Metal, and Set on Fire. Higgsfield are enabling creators to generate some truly incredible scenes with their tools. And finally, it would seem like we owe Volanaut an apology. We dared to suggest that their original airbike video looked a little like it was AI generated. It was a compliment, really. We couldn't believe it was real. But it seems like it is real. And to really show off, they celebrated May the 4th by recreating the iconic speeder bike chase kitted out in full Scout Trooper uniform. We've never been so happy to be wrong. After Cursor was valued at $9 billion yesterday, their biggest rival in the AI coding space, Windsurf, is said to have been sold to OpenAI for the bargain price of $3 billion. We did say that the sale was imminent after we saw Windsurf change their logo last week. This brings a whole new set of tools under the control of OpenAI, and it will be fascinating to see what they do with the Windsurf product. With a combined $12 billion valuation for just two of the many AI developer tools, this is now a huge market. Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro got an upgrade today to the I/O edition in anticipation of the Google I/O event that takes place in 2 weeks' time. Gemini 2.5 Pro now ranks number 1 on LM Arena in coding and number 1 on the WebDev Arena leaderboard, keeping Claude 3.7 down in second place. Google say that this model is especially good at building interactive web apps and have already shown off some very impressive demonstrations. The company behind one of our favorite AI video tools, LTX-Studio, is Lightricks, and today they've introduced a new open-source video model that is amazing everyone. The LTX-Video 13B is a 13 billion parameter open-source AI video model with advanced features like multiscale rendering, multiple keyframe support, and camera movement. It can even be run locally on a consumer-grade GPU. Lightricks claim that this model is up to 30 times faster than other comparable models, and that also helps to bring the cost right down. With so many other big announcements due this week, this model might get a bit overshadowed, but it's truly an impressive achievement. HeyGen has launched the latest image to avatar model, Avatar 4. It uses a new audio-to-expression engine to create hyper-realistic videos from a single photo and script. It can capture tone, rhythm, and emotion from the inputs to produce lifelike facial movements. Of course, being users of HeyGen ourselves, we're naturally biased. But this does feel like a big step change in the capability of avatar models. Some of the examples that we've seen have been amazing. And finally, a new augmented reality concept is turning street spaces into playable games. The first public Dream Park access point in Santa Monica transforms the street into an AR game using a Quest 3 headset. Personally, I can't wait until every outdoor space is turned into Super Mario World with hundreds of people punching blocks in mid-air and scrambling for virtual coins. What could possibly go wrong? Figma announced several major new features at their Config 2025 conference today, and of course, AI featured heavily in the presentation. The biggest AI tool was Figma Make. This uses Claude 3.7 as the underlying LLM, It lets you combine a Figma design and a prompt to create a working coded prototype. Using a Figma design as part of a prompt obviously has some huge potential, as the design itself becomes the foundation for the code output. This should allow Figma users to rapidly iterate through several design prototypes and rounds of testing before having to send the ideas into full production. Another day and another Higgsfield update. Today, it's Effects Mix. This allows users to combine Higgsfield's incredible effects together to come up with some astonishing looks. You can choose some of the preset combos, or you can make up your own unique mix. This is a relatively simple addition that unleashes some serious firepower to your VFX creations. Freepik has introduced a new AI assistant feature called Composition, and it's powered by GPT-4o. The Composition tool lets users sketch layouts and add elements to a canvas to take control of the creative process. In a world where the quality of the input prompt determines so much of the quality of the output, these kinds of tools present a huge step forward. And finally, these lovely little quadruped robot dogs all look cute and friendly. That is, until someone has the crazy idea of strapping a gun to its back and pointing it at humans. It's inevitable that this type of tech is going to end up shaping warfare, but that doesn't make it any less scary. Can't we just be friends? Since Gemini 2.5 Pro received its upgrade this week, people have been showing off its advanced coding skills with all kinds of cool demos. But ex-user Didi published a demo of a prompting method that we didn't even realize existed and could unlock a whole new level of vibe coding capabilities. The demo takes advantage of Gemini's incredible multimodal comprehension abilities by first recording a screencast explaining the app that needs to get built, and then uploading it to YouTube and feeding it into Gemini as the prompt. Incredibly, Gemini understands the video and then proceeds to faithfully code a page that does exactly what the user described, in this case, an interactive earthquake map around Japan. This is a fascinating way of using video to vibe code, and we can really see this becoming a crucial new input method. Rumors of Grok 3.5 have been swirling all week, and many people are suggesting that we could see the new XAI model drop in the next 24 hours. While we haven't seen any definite details yet, Testing Catalog News did report that Grok's cheeky, troll-like brother, Gawk, is going to be added to Grok's voice mode. Gawk causes enough trouble with text outputs, it's likely to get itself in all kinds of hot water now that it has a voice. This year, we've seen a couple of demos of AI-generated games where a game is created on the fly as a player moves through an ever-evolving universe. Enigma Labs has taken this concept to a whole new level with a concept they've called multiverse. This groundbreaking model allows multiple players to play in the same space where they can interact with one another and have their actions shape a shared AI-simulated world in real time. This gives us a remarkable glimpse into the future of gaming. Pretty wild stuff. And finally, Persona AI, a Houston-based startup, aims to develop specialized humanoid robots for heavy-duty tasks in industrial environments like shipyards, factories, and construction sites. The video showcases 5 distinct humanoid robot classes: miner, builder, welder, fabricator, and assembler, each designed for those specific tasks. It's early days for this startup, but they have some highly experienced and talented people on their team, and they've got an aggressive timeline to start shipping. It's a pretty cool concept. Let's see what they can produce. It's a day full of news for Elon Musk and his companies. First, there was speculation that XAI may be seeking a new round of investment, and it's likely to be valued at around $125 billion. Not bad for a company that's only existed for 2 years and was created from a company that was acquired for $44 billion. Next, US Foods showed off the latest addition to their fleet, a brand new Tesla Semi that will allow one of the largest American food distributors to move towards their zero emissions commitment. Then, Steak and Shack posted on X, "We want to deliver via robo-taxis. Ready to test robo-taxi ASAP and transform the delivery business." There seem to be several major companies interested in using robo-taxis for a delivery service, and this could be a major use case for the Tesla self-driving cars. Then we heard that after several months of testing, United Airlines will start rolling out Starlink as a service across all of their commercial flights from May 15th. So you'll be able to indulge in 200 megabits per second at 30,000 feet. To round it all off, Tesla stock was up almost 5% for the day. Say what you will about Elon Musk, but his impact as a businessman and innovator is undeniable. Sadly, though, we still don't have Grok 3.5 yet. Luma AI has launched a new feature called Reframe that allows users to outpaint and resize any uploaded video or image. Outpainting is the process of filling in missing information from an existing image or video, where AI predicts what the missing parts of a scene should be. Tidying up poor quality footage has become a major use case for AI, and tools like this, combined with AI upscaling, mean that even your worst footage might still be salvageable. And finally, Figure Robotics have become the latest company to succumb to the trend of abusing robots. In the video, they show off the Figure O2's impressive abilities to take punishment and stay on its feet. But really, do we need to keep doing this to our robot friends? Have we not all seen how this movie ends?